Hi everybody, this is Oksana. So I wanted to do another little horizontal stone video. I know I just did one with a bigger stone and kind of a crisscrossy design up top, but I wanted to do a more simple plain one and with a tiny little stone. So this is just a very basic mini pendant. I think I have a similar mini pendant design that I did quite a long time ago, but it was not an oval stone, and so I don't have these little wires here that are necessary to trap an oval stone horizontally so it doesn't move from side to side. So it's just a little extra step that is needed here if you have a stone that is an oval and you want to trap it in horizontally. But this design will work if you just have a round stone, or you can do an oval stone just not vertically, or you can do a teardrop stone with the point down and the rounded side up. You can still use them and do this whole thing that I did. It'll still work for the same kind of look. And before we get started here, I just want to say that if you are not subscribed already, please consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell to be notified of new videos, which I release every weekend. So let's go ahead and get started. For my base wires, I'm going to be using some 21 gauge square copper wire from this broken spool that I dropped and it cracked. And it is dead soft copper, and I buy it from riogrande.com, and I have 3 pieces here. They don't have to be very long because this is a mini pendant using a small stone, so they are 6 inches long, which is probably too long, but it's just easier for me to work with if they're not like super short. It's just harder to manage. So here's my stone. It is a tiny little oval, and it is a Peach Moonstone, and it's about 9 or 10 millimeters, probably 9. Yeah, it looks like 9 millimeters. Can't really do inches because it's just so small. And we are gonna wrap it sideways like this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my 3 wires here, try to kind of line them all up together. I just kind of run them through my fingers to straighten them. There we go. Get them all straight and get them lined up. Let me zoom in a little bit here. And I'm going to use some half round wire to connect them. I've got my 24 gauge half round wire, which is a nice thin wire for this. So I'm just gonna grab the tail end of it, and I'm positioning it the flat side down and the half rounded side up. And I'm just wrapping this little tail end at first to get it started. And then once it's connected there, you can go ahead and just kind of flip it over and work with this wire that's still connected to the spool. Now, because it's connected to the spool, the trick is to guide it with one hand and then turn all 3 of these wires with your other hand. Otherwise, it will get twisted up on you. And because this wire is half round, it's got 2 distinctive sides, so you can't if they get twisted up on you, it won't work. So now I'm just gonna trim once it's a decent length. It doesn't have to be this long, it can be shorter if you want, but maybe at least 4 wraps I would recommend, just so it keeps it together nicely. Or you can do more like mine. You can do maybe like 8 wraps or 10 wraps. So there we go. Both of the little wire ends are here on this side. I've squished it down with my pliers to make it nice and flat. You can also try to kind of bring it together this way if you have any gaps. So what we want to do is the part with the little wire ends, that's going to be touching my stone, and that's how it'll get hidden. It'll get covered up by the stone. So I'm just taking my stone, I'm putting it here. I know it's hard to see because everything is so tiny. and I'm just kind of holding it and bending the wires around my stone. Now, this is not going to necessarily come out that great the first time, especially because your fingers cover up the stone and then you can't see what you're doing. So I'm just gonna hold my stone in here again and just try to bend this little frame. All right, that's looking better. That doesn't look like this little wrap is to one side like it was before. Looks good. Okay, so the frontmost wires here, we're gonna take them. I'm actually gonna hold my stone in here while I do this. We're gonna take them and we're gonna pull them back here just through the middle. So here's the first one and here's the second one. So I'm taking the frontmost wire and right through this middle part here between the sets of wires, I'm kind of pushing them back towards the back. Here's what that looks like. So once you've done that, they're kind of out of your way. You want to put some nice bends here in the remaining wires, because we're trying to make this little frame here like this. So now we're going to use that same half round wire that we used before, and we're going to wrap it around these wires here. This is 4 wires, 2 on each side. Just make sure that they're just all stacked nicely together. And I'm just going to take the little tail end and wrap it around all 4 of those wires a few times just to get started. And then after you've done that, you can just slide this down, and let me just grab my pliers here. So I'm gonna take that little end and I'm gonna feed it through here like this, and I'm just gonna pull on it. Ooh, kind of broke a little bit. Pulled a little too hard, but that's okay. So now we're just gonna trim off the little bit of it that's sticking up there. And I'm just gonna squish it down a little bit. Squish this whole thing that we've wrapped. There we go. So now it's time to make the bail. So I'm going to take the front 2 wires out of this little group of wires, these front ones here, and the back ones you can just bend a little bit backwards so you can just get them out of your way. So now I'm still wrapping and guiding the same wire that we started with here. It's connected to the spool. And I'm gonna have it go just around those 2 frontmost wires. And I'm gonna continue this for quite a bit because you want this to be tall enough to be your bail. All right, so once you've done that for a little bit, it's tall enough to be your bail. Go ahead and trim the wire here on the back of that. And we're just gonna squish that all down nicely, like this. And before we do anything with that, we're gonna go ahead and lock in our stone. So let me grab my stone here. So I'm just popping my stone in here, and then these frontmost wires, I want them to be a little bit more on the stone because I don't want my stone to be able to pop out the front here. So I'm just taking my pliers, kind of wedging them down a little bit, and then putting a little bend there. So that's on one side. Let me kind of switch my grip so I can get to the other side here. So just kind of wedging them down to where that little wrap starts, and then just putting a little bend in them. Alright, so what we want to do now is hold our stone, and as we hold it, we're going to take these wires and we're going to kind of bend them so they're going around and they're coming from back to front, and we're doing one at a time, and we're making sure that our stone is staying horizontal. If it's looking like your stone is not perfectly horizontal, like mine here on the left side, it's a little bit higher than on the right. So I'm just going to push on it, push on that wire, and push on my stone, and just trying to get it down so that it's a little bit more horizontal. Because that's the whole point of this. We're trying to trap our stone. Alright, that's looking good. So up here, if you look at my wire closely, it's going on this portion here, the top of the stone, and that is what is going to hold the little edge of the stone from moving up. So you don't want to pull on this too much. You want it to be touching the top of your stone. So if we take a look here on the back, and then it's kind of hard to get in there, but you can try to lift the backmost wire a little bit towards yourself with your fingernail so that you can grab it with your pliers. But the goal is to grab it with your pliers and put a little angular bend in it, just like this. And you want to do that on both sides. So I like to do that now, just so my stone will not fall out the back there. So let's see if I can get in here. There we go. So you don't even have to bend it that much, just a little bit so it traps the stone. So now we can go back to the front here. Take a look, everything's still looking even. Good, good, good. So now we can go ahead and finish off these wires. So you got to be a little careful with them, because what can happen, let me zoom in a little, what can happen is as you're working with them, it pulls the wire this way, and then it makes it so it's no longer here covering much of the edge of the stone, and then your stone won't be as trapped. So if it starts to kind of come too far that way, just like put it back onto the edge of your stone. Because what you don't want to do is you don't want to grab it like this and pinch it closed as you're wrapping this wire around, because that'll make this wire come towards you. So you want to take the wire, sorry I forgot to tell you, but I just trimmed this so it's a little shorter and easier to work with. You want to take this wire, kind of feed it through here. As you're doing that, kind of try your best to hold it here so it doesn't go too much. And then once you have a wrap with it, then you can squish that little wrap like this, being careful that you're squishing just that little wrap and not squishing down here and not touching this wire, so that it stays here holding the edge. You want this nice gap, you want it touching the top edge of the stone. So then we're just gonna keep going here, and now this is just a smidge too long, so I'm just gonna trim it a little bit here, but we're just gonna tuck that wire in here. I just don't want it to be too long so that you can see it from the other side, or so it sticks out the other side. I want it to be just long enough where sorry, just long enough where I can tuck it away right in there, like that. And now we just do the same thing here on this other side. So I'm pushing this wire this way. Let me trim it just a little so it's easier for me to grab it with my pliers and just feed it through the middle there. And then I'm wrapping it around. Just comparing it to the other side to make sure that it's staying even. And I'm just going to pinch that little wrap that I've created, but not this wire here. So this wire here is a little bit more on the edge of the stone than this one. So actually I will press on it a little bit, because otherwise it starts to look uneven from the other side. Let's see if on this side, if I can just push it a little more onto the stone. Alright, so we're almost done with this. Just gonna finish bringing it around. And we just have to trim it now. Leave ourselves a little end and tuck that little end away in here. All right. All right, so now it's time to finish off our bail, and then these back wires, our stone is nice and trapped now horizontally. So with these back wires, I'm just going to trim them off. You're welcome to keep them and do, you know, swirls or any kind of designs with them as you please, but I'm just putting a bend with my pliers and I'm pushing them down. This allows me to get them really nice and close with no gap or space there, so that I can go ahead and just trim them off just like that. And with our bail, you can just go ahead and take the ends of the wires there and just feed them through the middle to connect the bail. And then I'm just gonna kind of squish this together. So here's our bail. It's looking a little crooked here in the front. Let me try to, there we go. So here's our bail. Here's the wires coming in the front. So you're welcome to do whatever you'd like with them, but I'm just gonna try and do something really simple, and I'm just gonna kind of curve them here to the side so they're going right kind of on top of the wires there that we wrapped. So it's just looking like this. And here on the back, we're just going to trim them, leave ourselves a little end there. Then we're just going to take that little end and kind of curve it in here and tuck it away into the bail. And press down to tuck them away. And here we go. From the front, looks like this, just a tiny simple little mini pendant with a horizontal oval, and you have this little gap here. You can fill that with a little bead if you'd like. That might be a cool look. It's totally up to you, or you can just leave it plain. So that is it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.